Most engineering projects do not fail in a dramatic way. They do not collapse overnight. They do not stop suddenly. They drift. Deadlines move quietly. Decisions get postponed. Issues repeat under new names. Everyone stays busy, but outcomes slowly slip. This is not incompetence. This is not lack of effort. And most of the time, nobody can point to a single moment where things went wrong. That is what makes execution drift difficult to detect. Execution drift usually shows up in very familiar ways. Reviews happen regularly. Actions are tracked. Escalations exist. Yet the same issues come back. The same risks resurface. The same discussions repeat. Nothing is visibly broken, but nothing is stable either. Most organizations experience this as frustration, not failure. And because there is no clear failure event, there is no clear correction. Here is where things get interesting. When drift begins, organizations respond by increasing effort, more reviews, more coordination, more follow-ups, more pressure. But effort does not correct drift. In many cases, it accelerates it. Because drift is not caused by people trying less. It is caused by decisions being delayed, diffused, or redesigned too late. Experience helps teams detect problems faster. But experience alone cannot correct a system that allows drift to continue. Most execution drift is not a performance problem. It is a design problem. When decision ownership is unclear. When escalation paths are informal. When governance focuses on reporting instead of correction. Drift becomes the default operating mode. At that point, execution depends on individuals compensating for structure, and heroics quietly replace design. Some organizations respond differently. They do not push harder. They redesign how execution is governed. They make decisions explicit. They design escalation before crisis. They reduce dependence on individual intervention. As a result, execution becomes calmer, not slower. Predictability does not come from pressure. It comes from structure. Execution drift is not obvious early. That is why it survives in capable organizations. It usually becomes visible only when pressure increases. Cost pressure, delivery pressure, or credibility